Hi, my name's James. I live in Kintour and I studied negotiation skills and legal principles both online at the University of Aberdeen. Day-to-day life when I was studying was, to be honest, absolute chaos. My wife was working as a key worker at the local school, which meant I had 3 children at home, from the very, very small to the fairly tall, and they were meant to be getting homeschooled whilst I was starting up a business at work, and I was trying to study at the same time. So I would quite often have to have a flexibility around all my studies. Chaos is the only word I could use to describe it, but very enjoyable chaos, because I could do what I wanted when I wanted, and it just fit around the schedule. The online study with Aberdeen University encouraged you to participate with them. It was a prerequisite of the course, which allowed you to be part of the university. It is only 10 miles from my house, but at the same time, you're encouraged to participate in the online tutorials, and the tutorials are really the most fun part of it, where you could speak to people who were like-minded. They were just as busy. Sometimes you're discussing things with practicing lawyers and studying law. You get a good chance to bounce your discussions off of different people with different experience. The challenges I faced whilst I was studying were mostly revolved around time management. With 3 children, with a busy family and lots to do at home, there's always a lot of pressure to make time for everything. And that's where flexibility is essential. The support that I received whilst I was studying came from the family, particularly from my eldest 2 boys and my wife, who read some of my essays before submitting them. I'd like to say they helped me with the negotiating skills to be an opposing person, but yes, they were there on hand to support. I did several things to relax during my studying time. I thoroughly enjoy running, and when I go out running, I can get into my own space and listen to some music and get an hour's time just to get away from all the stress and the chaos of everything in life. It was probably the best thing that I did whilst I was studying. I was mostly motivated at all times, and if I felt down, by my youngest one. Jack at the time was probably 2 or 3 years old, so at any time I needed a hug or a smiley face or a kick about football, Jack was there. So he's definitely the backbone of the motivational side of life. Still is. The item I'm most proud of from doing the course was during negotiating skills. I got the opportunity in front of the whole class during one of the tutorials to negotiate against another student who was a full-time practicing lawyer, and my full-time background is being a mechanical engineer. Therefore, I thought I was in the back foot, and whilst I was doing the negotiating with this counterpart, I was very pleased to be able to come out on top, and I think I won that negotiating challenge, shall we say, back online in front of all the other students and peers, which was a great achievement. I was very proud of myself that day. I would thoroughly recommend studying online at Aberdeen to other people. The way the online modules were set up was fantastic. It worked very well for me. There was flexibility about timings as well. It wasn't just set times, there was options, and it allowed me to enjoy doing the modules, the subject matter that interested me. The best advice I can give anybody who's thinking about studying at Aberdeen University is to give it a go. I've got a couple of acres of land that needs to be tended to. I've got 3 kids. I've got an old house that regularly needs repairs. If I can fit in the time, anybody can fit in the time.